Ineffective response and human error are to blame for the Red Hill fuel spill, which contaminated the drinking water of thousands on Oahu. That's according to the investigative report released today by the U.S. Navy, criticizing its own failures in maintenance and training. KITV4's Jeremy Lee joins us now with tonight's top story. Jeremy.
Mika, the Navy failed to accurately investigate the initial leak of May 6, 2021. That resulted in fuel left to just sit there for months, according to the investigative report. And not only did the Navy miscalculate the amount of fuel released in May, it did not account for missing fuel contributing to the second spill later in November. It was even worse than what was first reported. After a fuel transfer between tanks, valves were released out of order, causing a surge. Initially, the Navy believed it had recovered most of the near 1,600 gallons spilled.
Back in May of 2021, they should have realized that they weren't missing just 38 gallons of fuel. That was their assessment. If they'd actually looked at what was in that tank and what went missing in a very brief period of time, it was over 19,000 gallons of fuel.
And a portion of that fuel collected for months into a fuel suppression system where PVC pipes began sagging from the weight.
Part of their firefighting system in the pipes, and it was sitting there from May all the way until November when someone whacked into it, and then it got into our water supply. So there was ample opportunity. If the Navy was mindful, if they were paying the type of attention that one would hope that they would when you're dealing with a dangerous product like this right over our drinking water supply.
On November 20th, a small cart accidentally struck a valve, and 8 days later, the well was shut down after complaints of contaminated drinking water began to total in the hundreds. By the Navy's own admission, missing fuel was never accounted for, and the response was
inadequate. Human error during operations, combined with poor system knowledge and maintenance practices, resulted in both spills.
And when all was said and done,
4,772 gallons remain unaccounted for.
As the Navy undergoes the massive task of defueling, what takeaway are we left with?
This facility is susceptible to human error, and at the end of the day, humans are going to be humans. So as long as there are millions of gallons of fuel in this facility, we're all at risk.
Advocates are calling on the Department of Health to offer oversight on the Navy's defueling plan, which is expected by their timeline to last close to 2.5 years. Reporting live, Jeremy Lee, KITV4 Island News Tonight.